What is up, good people? Jungle Inc. here, hope you're doing well. By now you've already heard that Chris Larson had one of his wallets compromised. 213 million XRP stolen, market value of about 112 million US dollars. Now some people were surprised that Chris Larson personally holds that much XRP, and that's a drop in the bucket. Chris Larson has billions of XRP. This is just one small chunk of his personal holdings, and we can go over how that played out in a separate video. But I feel there's more here than they're telling us, because what is he doing? Chris Larson, did he click on a phishing email? Did he leave his keys just laying on his desk? Like, how is this possible? You know, someone of his know-how and his net worth, it just seems that there's more here than they're currently telling us. Now, like always, uninformed news reporting is rampant. I'm looking at a Yahoo Finance article here, and it's quoted as saying the network was likely hacked and drained of tokens worth $112 million. We know better than that. It wasn't Ripple's systems that were hacked. It wasn't the XRP Ledger. This is, Chris Larson's wallets. But it's not nothing. It's going to affect us, of course. We're talking about one of the founders, a previous CEO of Ripple Labs, a current board member, one of the most powerful people involved with Ripple today. This ain't nothing. It don't look good. And to be honest, I find Chris Larson now, used to be a huge fan of his. You've seen him pop up in a lot of my videos. I played a lot of his speeches. I like Chris, but I believe he is a total liability at this point in time. And this latest debacle should be the last straw. Again, in my opinion, he's got to go. Get him off that board. Get him as far away from this company as you can. He owns a heck of a lot of XRP. Nothing you can do about that, right? It's his to do what he wishes. Hopefully he can keep it secure going forward. He owns a lot of Ripple stock. He's going to be part of this no matter what. But I don't think he should be sitting on that board at this point in time. Not the end of the world, but not good either. You're going to see all sorts of nonsense spreading. Ripple was hacked, the XRP Ledger was hacked, and we're going to get dinged for this, no doubt. Now, I'm sure Chris Larson will recover a great deal of that stolen XRP, but the rest of us, we're going to take a hit here in value, I suspect, as we go forward. It's just not bullish news, that's for sure. Now, I've been seeing a lot of talk about two things. Number one is a settlement, and number two is a token burn of Ripple's Escrow. I have this article in front of me from Daily Coin, and it's titled, Ripple and the SEC Settlement Speculation Spark 20 Billion Burn Rumors. Now, this is what I would say. Could a settlement happen? Absolutely. It could happen at any moment. It'd actually be pretty smart of Gary Gensler to put this thing to rest and really stop the bleeding. They're just getting smoked in court. I would settle up Ripple, Coinbase, Binance, and just be done with this. But is he going to do that? I think we have to suspect he's going to let all this linger as long as he can till his very last day, because at least to date, that's been the playbook. Even if you have no legal authority, even if you have a very poor position in a court case, he just barrels forward. Of course, things can change very quickly, but until we see signs of that, I don't think we should expect any settlement. And I don't care at this point in time. XRP is not a security in the United States. That's the law of the land, and it will continue the trade throughout at least the duration of this next bull run, which is all I really care about. Now, would Ripple ever have to burn their escrow? I don't see where that comes from. It was deemed that XRP is a pure commodity, that it can be sold on the secondary market at will with impunity, even if it's Ripple doing the selling. So why would they burn it? It's a pure commodity. It's very valuable. And again, as long as they're not wrapping XRP in some sort of contractual relations with investors, and failing the Howey test, there's no problem with them owning, selling, and really using XRP. So I think it'd be a buffoon move. I don't see any reason why they would ever burn that XRP stash. And nothing from Judge Torres's ruling, I would think, would lead you to believe that they should burn it. Now, today was breaking news that FTX expects to fully repay customers, but they're not going to restart the defunct crypto exchange, being reported by CoinDesk. First of all, I'll believe it when I see it, but if there's a full recovery of investors' assets, man, that's huge. Yay for that. A lot of people just got smoked on that deal. And to see them get a full recovery, man, that would be a big deal. Now, of course, they're not going to restart FTX. There was nothing there of value. It was all just a big Ponzi scheme, shuffling money around. FTX doesn't have any great proprietary software or any actual substantial value here. And even the FTX name is now worth nothing. Like, why would you even want that? It's one of the worst names in cryptocurrencies. No one's going to be looking to start shoveling money into FTX 2.0. Of course, the exchange is not going to restart. That's just common sense. But to hear that customers might have a full recovery after initially there was billions missing, man, that would be a big one. Now, my question is this. Are they going to get a full recovery in terms of dollar value or in terms of their crypto tokens? Because, of course, crypto's going up in value. I don't know. But at least if they get something back or the majority of their investment back, that's a big win. I'm glad to see that. As expected, Federal Reserve today left rates unchanged. And Jerome Powell, though, he sounded more hawkish than I would have expected. What do I think he's doing? We all know they're going to have to bring down rates. It's just when you look at the debt load of this nation, of companies, of individuals, like you can't sustain interest rates where they are. Historically, yeah, they might be a healthy interest rate, but we're not in a healthy economy. There is no way they can keep this up. They're going to have to go back to clown world and bring those interest rates down in a significant way. I think he's talking hawkishly to try to get the market to kind of do a lot of the work for him, is what I'm guessing. He doesn't want to come out and sound too dovish and make everyone think, all right, rates are cutting next month and there is going to be relief right around the corner. And then we see huge rallies and prices, rising again. He wants to milk this for all it's worth. Now, this is the question. Is he waiting too long? Of course, they waited too long to address inflation. They should have started tightening well before they did. And I suspect they're going to be too late on the flip side to start loosening things up. And is something going to break? I bet at least one major company goes under, if not a few. And this could get really ugly. Only time will tell. Maybe he sticks the perfect landing. Again, I'll believe it when I see it. Lastly, today experts told Congress, get ready for Chinese cyber attacks as they intend to induce societal panic across America. This is what I would tell you. The one trying to really induce societal panic, probably our own government. That's why they're putting this out. They're trying to panic everyone. Now, I have no doubt that we're going to see some significant cyber attacks, especially if we continue to have, increasing hostilities with Iran and other countries. Of course, that's one way to attack your adversaries. And we're under attack quite a bit. This kind of stuff pops up and it's significant and they don't always put it out there really what's going on. I have no doubt we're going to suffer from cyber attacks and maybe some very, significant ones. But it's not like what they're talking about, like full pandemonium. Unless you're in an all-out, war, which of course could happen. I don't think we'll see things taken to that scale. Be ready, though. We may see cyber attacks roll out here. Make sure you have some cash on hand. You have water, food, all that good stuff. Because you could have a few days of disruption, at least what I would expect. It's very possible. We'll have to see some of the current events kind of unfold. But I would not be surprised to see at least, some significant systems knocked offline for a couple days. It's getting pretty nasty out there. Not likely to get better quickly. Just be prepared. That's my only point. Now, as we look at XRP right now, it's waffling about just right around 50 cents. Either a cent lower, a cent higher, whatever, right in that range. What you have to know is the very real possibility that if we get some various situations and we see a sell-off in crypto, XRP is not going to be immune from that. We very well may find ourselves back in the dirty 30s. XRP, for whatever reason, just loves that price range. If you remember, we were buying forever there in that 30-cent range. So if you think people are miserable now, it can get a heck of a lot worse. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it very well could. So be prepared for that. Get ready mentally. Definitely we may see a crypto sell-off and XRP is going to go down with everyone else if that happens. I keep trying to, bring this point home. The XRP Ledger and the ecosystem isn't perfect, but we're going through a time with a lot of turmoil, but also a lot of change and building. And I think we're going to come out the other side of all of this in a much better place, a more capable blockchain, a sustainable path forward, and I'm truly not concerned with XRP in the next bull run. Everyone still got PTSD from the last bull run, and understandably, right before the fun and games, really started, here comes Jay Clayton, William Hinman, and the corrupt SEC to just rain on our parade, ruin our Christmas. It ain't gonna happen a second time around. Use this time wisely though. Fill out your portfolio with premium cryptocurrencies. Make sure you have a lot of options and you're investing in value. And this is going to be a layup. It's going to be easy. We don't know when it starts, but it will. And your true value is going to perform great, XRP being one of them. Not concerned in the least. Let me know what you think down below. And as always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.